Coach, could we get you to talk about the two new local fellows on your list, which would include Jordan Allen, because I don't think he was on your December list. If he was there late. And then Venny from Highland Springs as well.
Yeah, Jordan actually, on signing day, we made the decision that we were going to offer him, and he signed, I think, the next day. And we're really excited. We had him in camp, ran great-looking guy, very productive. We're going to play him in the secondary and feel tremendous about getting him when we did. And then Ye has been committed to us for a while now. He's just kind of kept it under wraps. He didn't post anything or say anything, but we knew we were going to sign him even before the first signing period. So, Ye is an explosive player. We've seen him do a lot of things between what he does on the football field as far as a wide out to return game. An excellent basketball player. We got a chance to see him play basketball too. So pretty excited about him and his athleticism that he brings. And then obviously with Jordan, Jordan's a tremendous student, and we're really thrilled to have him too.
Could you say a word or two about the strong local flavor if you include Bird and Chambers in this group?
Yeah, it's pretty good. Our guys did a good job of identifying players that fit our needs, and feel good about it. Just Zach Chambers, again, we've had him on campus in the summertime quite a few times. We got to know him really well. We evaluated him. Camden Bird, we had him on campus in the summer. He had committed to Old Dominion at one point and came back open and got right back in on him, and we're fortunate to sign him. To get the local kids is it's important, obviously, but sometimes obviously it doesn't happen this way, to get this many local kids. But our guys did a great job, got them on campus, built relationships, and got the opportunity to sign them.
Was it a priority? Is it a priority for you guys, or is it just the way this year kind of worked out?
Well, it's always a priority, but sometimes you just can't hit them. It's you lose them, and it's just maybe not the right fit. But we always start any offer we offer is normally at the very beginning of the process local guys. So we kind of get to know them a little bit. We're in the schools quite a bit. They're around campus, whether it's camp or just here, and it's easy access for them to get on campus to see us. And so we know them. Any offer, I think, I can't remember who our first offer was last year, but it was one of these guys, that we got to know really well. And until we see them and get to know them, we normally don't offer, and the local kids are the ones we kind of get to know better, quicker.
Coach Huseman, there's new players and coaches on the offensive side, in particular for Richmond this coming year. I wonder how you might think that changes the picture offensively when you're talking about Degenero, Harrison, Udinski, along with Coach Koch and Coach October.
Yeah, pretty excited about where we are offensively. To get Billy, obviously, we have talked about this, was really good. What he did at VMI and the offenses that they produced and the points they put on there and how successful they were. Get Winston back was huge. I think I may have said this before that, I had offered him a job maybe a couple other times since I've been here, and it just never worked out. And this one did, and we're thrilled to have him. I think he'll bring a lot to that room. And then with the transfers, Reese is here, showing great leadership. The players, love him, and just, I think he's adjusted really well to the University of Richmond and our players, and we think he can be really good. And then we knew, we lost some wideouts, and we knew we had to get some older guys in the program, and to get Jake Harris from VMI was a huge one, and we would have never got Jacob unless we had Billy and Reese here. We wouldn't have got him to come to school here. And then Nick Degenero, we had offered him out of high school. We evaluated him and knew him, and he was at the Hun school, and Coach Wood had done a great job of building a relationship. And I remember when they were on campus here in the summer, and the day before, Maryland had offered him, and they still came in and visited, and but at that point, we knew we weren't going to get him, but we still spent time with him, and it came full circle. He decided to leave, and this was a good place. Now, obviously, Reese may have helped on that one, but they weren't around each other very long, obviously, because Reese was only there for the fall semester. So, but they did get to know each other a little bit, and we're glad to have him.
Udinsky is in-house.
Mm-hmm.
Harris reports in the summer, late spring, summer. What is Degenero's status there?
He'll report in the summer, too.
Do you view him as a immediate wide receiver rotation guy? Depth? How does he look at this point?
Well, I mean, just everybody's got to compete for playing time, and if he's good enough to play, he'll start. It's just like anybody. Yeah, right now, he's got 4 years of eligibility left. He's been in college for 2 years, but still got 4 years left because he got the COVID year, and then he only played in 3 games. So he does have 4 left. So he's like a redshirt freshman. Just like all the redshirt freshmen come in and earn playing time. If you do well, you play. If you don't, you probably don't play.
Was there something about this, the rest of this group of February newcomers, Desir, Mitchell, Tomlinson, it stands out? Do you have to putty up any spots in there, or how would you view those guys as new guys?
Well, we're going to sign the high school defensive tackle, and that's Norwood Desir, and he's over there on the Eastern Shore, and I'm not sure how many people actually get over there. I originally thought like Eastern Shore, get in the car and you're there in an hour, and it's like 5.5 hours. There's no easy way to get there. So I don't think it's on the beaten path. But I actually think we got a steal on this one. But again, it wasn't. I think it was. Maine had recruited him, UConn a little bit, and some other people. But it's not an easy place to get to. And then obviously we want to sign 3 offensive linemen, high school kids. We got 2. We got Trey earlier, and Trey Gray, and then obviously Parker Mitchell from Alabama. So pretty excited about those 2. We would have liked to have a 3rd one, but didn't hit correctly, and so that's where we are.
We know of the local kids and then your transfers. They've won a lot of games before they come here. Is there a giant difference when you recruit kids that come from successful programs to get in here? Because you can find a great athlete that won 2 or 3 games a year in high school. Michael Vick did that. Is there a big difference when you get kids that are come from successful programs already?
I think the one difference, and again, I agree with you, because whether you win 1 game, 2 games, state championship, any of them can be great. Sometimes I think the ones that come from winning programs, the Highland Springs, I think they're more ready earlier because of what they've had to go through, the coaching that they got, the amount of games that they've played. It just seems like they're, great example is Josiah Williams, and they won and a good football program, and he came in and was real good real early, and I think that's kind of the case, that these guys from great programs come in and really adjust, develop quicker, I think, in a lot of ways.